So we are on week 6, Monday, Q4, map 6. This is the exam results on volume and cylinders and cones. So let's review this. Identify each shape and explain why you named it that way. You did good on these two, yes? Okay. Draw a figure represented by this net. What is this? Triangular prism. Okay, so this one you did not do as good. Include your dimensions. Do you see why you got the half off right there? That would have been really easy for you to get the whole 4 points, right? You put the numbers here, but you forgot the units, okay? So this is what it looks like. What shape is this? Pyramid. It's a pyramid. Hey, you see the square on the bottom? It's a square, right? So it should be 5, 5, 5, 5 feet, right? Then the side of each of the angles. This right here is the center, right? So, well, you can do from here. Well, technically you can't. So I would just put 5, okay? Ask her if she wants you to label like this side as well. Would you ask her about that? Ask Miss B. Because this one right here is the line right there. Do you see that? That line, if I were to draw a triangle like this makes it very complicated because this is 8. Half of 5 is this part right here, which is a 2.5. Do you see that? So if I use a Pythagorean theorem, I could technically find this length right here, which is x. That x is going to be between here to here. That is x. Do you see that? So you want to ask her if you are supposed to find that side, okay? So ask her about that. Can you please write that in your tracker? Yeah, you're going to forget. And then grab your highlighter and highlight this side right here and ask her, am I supposed to use the Pythagorean theorem to find this side? So when you grab your tracker, make sure you draw this part and this piece right here. Ask her, do I need to use the Pythagorean theorem to find this side right here? Do you see that side right there? Okay, so ask her about that.
Wrote it down right there. Make sure you actually ask, because you've had issues with this several times.
I'm video recording. Please stop. So I'm gonna pause it right here. So make sure you go ahead and. What was the question for number 3?
Why the volume of a prism can be found by taking the area of the base times the height.
What did you write?
Because in a rectangle, this would be used against. Well, it's just solve its base inside.
Okay.
I don't know if I got a 5. I don't know if that says 5.
It's 5. To find the volume of prism, you take the area of the base, right? So let's say, for example, if you have like a cube, okay? Do you see that right there? Do you see how the base is right there is a rectangle? Once you find the area of this base, which is this rectangle, or I'm sorry, which is a square, and you go ahead and multiply it by the height, you're basically finding the volume is going to be the stacks of area of the base. So you have like a square, another square, another square, and they're just stacked up together. Do you see that? So once you find the base, you multiply by the height, it's like a bunch of this areas, flat squares, stacking them on top of each other. Okay. Number 4.
The volume of surface area.
Yeah, that one is for so find the volume of surface area, right? So if you're finding the volume of a triangular prism is going to be the area of the base times height.
That height times diameter times height is for circles.
That is for circles. Height times diameter is the circumference of a circle. Okay? Area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Do you see that? Area of a circle is pi r squared. You're getting your formulas mixed up, right? So what is the base?
The base is like 5
No, what shape is the base?
triangle.
It's a triangle. So this is a right angle, right? Because I'm just bringing it from the top. What is the formula for area of the base?
Five.
Okay, what is the area formula for a triangle? What's the area formula for a triangle? Yeah, 1/2 base times height. You got to start from there first. Now, what measurement is the base?
12 meters.
No.
5.
Which one's the height? Height of the base, not height of the prism.
12.
Yeah. So 1/2, 12 times 5. Remember how I told you, you always do 1/2 of an even number? What's 1/2 of 12?
6.
6 times 5 is 30. Now, height. This height is the height of the prism. What's the height of the prism? Yeah, 8 meters. That's a capital H, right? So what's 8 times 30?
240
There you go. Meters what?
meters.
There you go. Okay. Now, to find the surface area. So what went wrong here is what? What did you do that was incorrect?
I just had the wrong formula.
You did have the wrong formula. But then you have a D for diameter. You don't even have a diameter because the diameter is for a circle.
I don't know why you multiply 8. I don't know why you multiply 8, but okay.
Why multiply by 8?
Yeah.
Because this is the height. Volume of a prism is the area of the base times height. This is the height. So imagine there's a bunch of triangles and we're just stacking them on top of each other. 12 is the height of the prism.
I don't get it.
Don't just say you don't get it because we did this many, many times. Okay. Remember there's two different ones. There's a regular H and there's a capital H, right? This is the height of the base. Your base is 8 of this triangle, right? This height is the height of the prism, which is from here to here. And this is the height because if you imagine a bunch of triangles stacking them on top of each other, that's how you find the volume of a prism, is a bunch of bases stacking them on top of each other. There's two different heights. Height of the base, height of the prism. Two different ones. We talked about this many times before. If you forgot about it, then I suggest you need to study up a little bit more. Okay, surface area. Don't shake your head at me because we went over this. You understood this at one point. So the fact that you didn't bother reviewing this over the weekend, that's on you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, how do you find the surface area of a triangle? Triangular prism. What do you do? The net, right? So what are the nets of this shape? Okay, so you have 2 triangles plus what?
3 rectangles.
Are the rectangles going to be exactly the same? No. So we have, let's go ahead and highlight this. You have this rectangle right here. Do you see that? So I'm just going to draw it right here. What are the dimensions? How do you find the area of a rectangle? This is the easy one.
Like base and height.
Base times height. So what's your base and what's your height? What are your two numbers of the orange rectangle? Nope, 17 is not even on the orange part.
There is no orange.
Fine, yellow, whatever, semantics.
5.
No, that 5 is not even on the orange.
8.
This 8 is right there. Yeah, 8 and 12, right? That's your first one. Now let's take a look at the rectangle on the right side. Do you see this rectangle right here?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the 2 dimensions for this one?
5 and 8.
There you go, getting better. Plus, the very last one. The very last one is the rectangle on the back. Do you see the rectangle on the back? Okay, what are the 2 dimensions for that one? There you go. Okay, now that you have this, let's just go ahead and find that part right here. What's 8 times 12? And notice all 3 of them are different. They're not the same area. Do you see that? So we do the retest, you have to be careful. So what's the first one? What's the second one? Third one? Not like, either grab a calculator or calculator yourself. Good.
That's what I got.
Yep, 136. Now, we're still missing the triangles, right? So look at this triangle. Didn't we find the area of the base on the first one here? Like when you found the volume, didn't you find the area of the base right here? Isn't that the triangle? What was the area of the base? What is it? 30. So do I have to do all that again? No, we don't have to do all that work again. You just found it, right? We're just gonna take this and bring it right here. Do you see that? But there's 2 of them. So what's 2 times 30? Okay, now let's add everything together. It's 96, 60, 40, 136. What would you get?
332.
Meters? Or, yeah, it's meters. You put centimeters. It's not centimeters, it's meters. Okay. So make sure you be careful and check that too. Do you understand? Yeah, no, you did. You did good on that one. That was good. Good job. Okay. Did she ever even draw these out for you guys in class? He was one of top few students who even got a B. All right, number 5. I don't know. I don't know what's happening over there in that class, but whatever. I don't care. Number 5. What shape is this? Pyramid. So let's find the volume of a pyramid. What's the volume of a pyramid? Is it pointy or not pointy? So what went wrong with your work?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Area of the base times height. If it's pointy, what do you do to this? Did you divide it by 3?
Yeah,
Really? Where?
if you look at the 100.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at this. So it's gonna be 1/3 area of the base, right? Times the height. Not the height of the base, but the height of the pyramid, right? What is the height of the pyramid in this case? They actually tell you.
The height is 4.
4, yeah. From here to here, that's how tall the pyramid is, right? It's not 8 because 8 is a slanted height. 4 is the height of the pyramid. Do you see that?
Yeah.
What shape is the base?
A square.
Square. What is the dimensions of the square? Or like, what do you have to do to find the area of a square?
5 times 3.
Yeah, so what side is that?
56.
Good. 6 times 6 is? 36 times the height, which is 4, right? Divided by 3. Do you see that? Now, what's 36 divided by 3? Doesn't that give you 12?
Yeah.
What's 12 times 4? 48 centimeters cubed. You were so close. I'm not sure how you got a 96, but I don't know how you got a 1/2. Why is there a 1/2 here? Do you see the 1/2 right there?
That was a surface area. That's a like surface area. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's take a look. You had 120 here. It's not 120. You have 30 times 4. It shouldn't be 30. It's 6 times 6 is 36. Do you see that? 36 times 4. You do have the divided by 3. So if you would have just put like the correct number, like 36 times 4 is 144, right? Then you would have gotten that point correct.
I incorrectly multiplied 6 and 6 and I did 30.
Yeah, so that's okay. Next time?
I hate everything.
No, you're fine.
Work that way.
He did show his work. Well, I don't think it's fair how she graded it because she gave him like half the point, even though he just made a simple multiplication error. I mean, it's out of 8 points and she gave him 4 out of 8. I mean, it's a simple multiplication error. But at the same time, Grayson, you do need to write the formula down. Do you understand? All right, next part is surface area, right? How do you find the surface area of this?
Wait, no.
What's the surface area of a pyramid?
Next.
Yeah. Hold on, none of my pens work, so. Surface area is gonna be the net, right? And the net, remember, you have to draw it. Why didn't you draw the net? No, you did not. No, you're supposed to draw the whole thing. Draw the whole thing. That's great, but make sure next time you draw the whole thing. So what do you have for the net? What shapes do we have here? Please go upstairs. We have the square and then plus what? Yep, and how many triangles do we have?
4.
4 triangles, right? What are the dimensions of the square?
6 and 6.
6 and 6, so that's 36, right?
Yeah.
Plus, how do you find the area of a triangle?
5 times diameter.
I don't understand why you keep on doing this. Anything involving pi is a circle. Pi is always gonna be a circle. What is the area of a triangle? Why do you keep on messing around like this? I don't appreciate that at all. Yeah, it is. See, this is the problem. You're not memorizing the formula correctly. What is the area of a triangle? How do you find the area of a rectangle? Yeah, or base times.
1/2 times base.
Because there's 2 triangles in a rectangle. That's why there's a 1/2. Do you see that? What is the base for your triangle?
6.
What is your height for your triangle? Get out. What's your height?
My height is 8.
It's 8. You see the difference between 4 and 8?
Yes.
You're not eating that. Put it in your backpack. So 1/2, 6 times 8, right? And there's 4 of them. Do you agree? What's 1/2 of 6?
1/2 of 6 is 2.
Really? I don't think so.
3.
What's 3 times 8?
24.
What's 24 times 4?
I don't know.
36 plus 30, it's 96. What's 96 plus 36? Go ask your dad, please.
Like 138. 2. 132.
Centimeters squared.
That's it?
That's it, because it's the square plus the 4 triangles. Your square was 36. No, you divide it by 3 for the volume. This is a surface area. Surface area, just add up all the nets. Then you divide it by 3 for some reason. I don't see 132 here. Where's 132? Oh, you do. You have 96 and 36. Yeah.
Maybe you can welcome the snow. No, we do not do that.
Yeah, I would have given you a little bit more points than 2 out of 8 because you divided by 3. But do you see how if you don't have the formulas correct, that will really mess you up? So tonight you need to memorize the formula, okay? And you need to go ahead and write down where you screwed up. So for the surface area right here, you accidentally did what?
I accidentally divided by 3.
Yeah, surface area. That's your mistake, right? What was your mistake for the volume? You multiplied incorrectly. You got 120, right? Okay. Number 6, find the volume and surface area of that. So let's do the volume first. How do you find the volume of a cylinder?
R squared.
So we're not going from there. We're starting at the very beginning. How do you find the area volume of anything?
3 base and height.
Times height of the prism, right?
Yeah.
What's the area of here?
The area up there is
What shape is it?
a circle.
So what's the area of a circle?
R squared.
What's your radius? No.
4.
What does 8 represent?
The diameter.
Yeah, that matters, right? So 4 times 4 is 16, so 16 pi. Times the height. What is the height of the prism?
Times 10.
So you should have 160 centimeters cubed, which is what you have, right?
Yeah.
That's good. You did not make a mistake there. That's good. That was pretty easy. Surface area. How do you find the surface area of a cylinder? Remember the net, right? What are the shapes affiliated with this net? Give me the base shape. What shape is the base?
The base is a circle.
Circle. How many are there?
2.
2. So you're gonna make sure you multiply by 2, right?
Yeah.
Plus, and then it's this rolled out body part right here, which is like a rectangle, right? What is this part of the rectangle?
8.
8. The length right here, remember, it has to be the circumference of the circle, which is pi times diameter, right? What is the diameter? 8 pi. Now let's get this going. So, circle, do we find the area of a circle on the first one, on the volume? We did. We don't need to repeat that again. What was the area of the circle here? No, it's not. That's the volume. 16 pi. 16 pi, but I have to multiply that by 2 because there's 2 of them, right? Which is 32 pi. Plus, then the area of this rectangle, right? So it's going to be what times what for this one?
4.
Yeah, 64 what? Pi. When you add it together, what do you get? Meters squared. Yep, you got it. All right, that concludes the test that you got. You did pretty good on it, but have a few mistakes, okay?